Well, hello guys, it's me, Purple, and welcome to the third episode about bartering and sailing. In this video, we will talk about how to get crow coins and do the daily quests for sailing and bartering. So let's go! We will start in Velia, where there are a couple of daily quests that you can do. You have to pick them up with your barterer, as you will need to transport the items to certain locations. Do this to min-max your barter and sailing XP. I usually don't do them, but it's neat to push your XP as much as possible. Alright, so first we take all the quests in the tavern from Proix. Here's 2 daily quests and 1 weekly quest. You can pick these up with an alt if you want. The weekly is actually pretty good and easy to do. You just turn in some chowder. I will show you how to make it. Well, first we will go to Iliya Island, west of Iliya Island. And you want to gather big pearl oysters. You will need around 4 or 5 for 1 weekly turn-in if you're lucky. After that you dry them and cook them to chowder. It's pretty easy. Maybe you can leave an alt there to underwater gather if you ever need more. At this location you will find 4 oysters, as you can see here. Gather them and switch channel a couple of times to get enough materials to cook chowder. Okay, so back to Velia, where you take the next quests from Mia, the papu in the corner of the inn. You have to accept these quests in person, as you will need to transport some crates to certain locations. The next couple of quests are at the wharf at Coix, the wharf manager. These are kill quests that you can accept with an alt. You can do these on the side while bartering, and you will run into these monsters all the time and just shoot them while driving by. For the crate quests from Mia, you just drive up to the barter location, talk to the NPC, and that's it. Turn them in at the Velia Inn. Alright, for our next quest hub, we're going to Iliya Island. First you talk to Dario. He will have a barter daily quest. Barter 20 times. Then we will move over to Prico. He has a weekly and 2 daily quests that we will need for our Hakoven Barter. The weekly quest is to barter 100 times. The daily quests will lead us to Ankando and Hakoven, where we will be going next. But first, there are a couple more quests in Iliya Island that we need to accept. Walk over to the trade manager, accept the quest. Next to the storage manager and accept the quest as well. Besides the storage manager is another dude that has 4 more daily quests for you. Accept them all. Now we take 2 tier 1 barter materials out of storage and give 1 of them to the storage manager. And 1 to the trade manager. Finish these quests and get some barter and sailing XP. Okay, now that we have accepted all the quests from Iliya Island, we will prepare for our first Hakoven Barter. I will show you the best way to do this. In general, you don't want to go to Hakoven right away. You will do other barters until you have around 150,000 parley left. This will be ideal, as we will do a barter reset at Hakoven. I will show you why. First we will load up the 4 Coin-Barters that are on the way to Hakoven, and next we will load up every single tier 5 material onto our boat, so we can do a round trip and do 4 barters on the way there and 4 back. We will have to make a small stop at Ankando to turn in the quest, then we go to Hakoven, reset, and then we go back. That is how you do the Hakoven trick. I do it all the time to save time, effort, and maximize my crow coin profits. Now that we have reached Hakoven, I will turn in the quest, reset the barter, and then go back to Iliya Island. Now that we are back on Iliya Island, I will show you how to Margoria barter and combine it with the daily and weekly quest at Oquila's Eye. First we load up our carrack with all the materials for a full round trip. And then we go to Oquila's Eye. Accept all the quests here, the daily and weeklies, but the first quest is actually on the island itself. Follow this path to the southern part of the island to gather some rainbow coral. You will need these to turn in the quest. Coral pieces are also all around the island, so just gather them up. Turn in that quest and now it's off to Margoria. You will need a compass for this so that you can see where you actually are and where you are going. Right west of Oquila, there's already some monsters that we need to kill. The small monster packs are all around here. Kill 20 of them and move on to the next monster we have to kill. An ocean stalker. They're usually one shot and pretty easy. After that we are going to the first barter location, the Crow Merchant's Vessel, the Wandering Merchant Ship and Pacquiao's Combat Raft. You can find a 9-shark on the way, but I didn't, so I went further north. Here you can find the next monster that you need to kill, the Candidum. After that, we go further west and continue bartering. After you have reached Reckon's ship, you can go further west into the Lekrashan sea monster area, where we have to kill a couple of sea monsters for the weekly and daily quest. This quest will take some time and practice. As you can see on the map, there's a certain rotation that you can do. You can bundle up a couple of sea monsters and kill them together. Maybe you were already thinking, why is Purple doing this quest on the lowest possible graphics? Well, this has one very important reason. You will need as much FPS as you can to do the cursor lock trick with your ship. I'll explain. If you have very high FPS, the boat reacts differently than with low FPS. If you move your mouse at the correct speed, your boat won't ever tilt, making you turn faster and be more agile while killing sea monsters. It's the most effective as you can use both cannons on cooldown and maximize your DPS. Now that we've done that, we will continue our barter. We will continue down south until you reach the marine vessel. From there you will go west again to kill a black rust. Make sure you are killing the right one, as there are multiple versions of this mob. So look on your map for the orange mob icon. Anything else won't count for the quest. After the black rust we will do our last Margoria barter at the Cox pirate ship. And then we head back to Oquila's Eye to turn in the quest. When turning in you can choose between multiple items. You can go for Carrack items or for blue gear items. Just choose whatever you need. After that we will go back to Iliya Island and turn in the quests there. And we do the same for Velia, but we can also use an alt to turn the quests in, so that's much easier. As we draw close to the end, I will show you the last way to get more crow coins each day. You will need to go into the pit of Undying. This is also a daily quest that you have to grind up in order to reach the highest level. This will take some time to set up, but it's worth for sure. Alright, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe for more content. I see you guys in the next episode and take care guys. Bye!